What is up, everybody? Happy Monday. We are live. Well, that's maybe not true. If you're catching the replay, you're not live. But I don't know if you saw it. Over the weekend, I put up a post on Instagram and YouTube. No, Instagram and Facebook about 3 books that I really value when it comes to helping you get better on social media. And, they're not social media books. And so what I thought was, you know what? Let's do some videos where I'll pull nuggets out of some of these books. And so if you saw it, hey, Sherry, what's up? Thanks for hanging out with me. If you caught that post, you'll know that the first book on my post was Steal Like an Artist. I'm not going to tell you what the other 2 books were. Go find my post and go check it out. But you'll find out sooner than later as we do some of these videos together. But I want to talk about Steal Like an Artist because in this book, it says something fascinating about something that many of you struggle with. Many of you struggle with social media for this specific reason, maybe because you're a control freak, maybe because you want to see what the next 90 days is going to look like, what the next 3 years is going to look like. And so you want everything in order, unified, looking the same, right? And so until you feel like you can accomplish that, you choose to do nothing. And therefore, your social media ends up at a ghost town or with a bunch of crap that nobody cares about because you're unwilling to just start. And so I love in this book, and for those of you that plan to read this book or have read this book, I'm going to be talking about something in chapter 5 of Steal Like an Artist. And he says this. He says, it's important to have a hobby. A hobby is something creative that's just for you. You don't try to make money or get famous off it. You just do it because it makes you happy. A hobby is something that gives but doesn't take. He says, while my art, right? He's an artist. So for him, while my art, or for me, while my business, right? While my art is for the world to see, music is only for me and my friends. We get together every Sunday. We make noise for a couple hours. No pressure, no plans. It's regenerative. It's like church. Guys, we all have things. What's up, Veronica? What's up, Ivan? We all have things in our lives that are our hobbies, that are our passions. And what we need to do is we need to begin exposing them to people on social media so that we can begin, what's up, Kara? So that we can begin to develop our tribe. But here's what he says. This is the most important part of what he says. He says this. Guys, don't miss this. Don't throw any of yourself away. Any of yourself. What does that mean? That means that the you before you look ready for work, the you while you're working out, the you while you're in the carpool line, the you while you're traveling through the airport, the you on your lunch break, the you studying for something, the you prepping for a presentation, the you doing your taxes, the you reading a book, the you listening to a podcast, the you hanging with your girlfriends, the you. Don't throw any of yourself away. And then he goes on to say this. Don't worry about a grand scheme or unified vision for your work. What unifies your work, listen, is the fact that you made it. Guys, the unifying of your brand is you, right? It's you. You are the unifying piece of your brand. So stop overthinking, well, like, I don't know, I need like a really cool title, and then that's the video I'm going to do every week. And you are the unifying factor of your brand. And here's what I want you guys to understand today. Be random, but add value. Be random, but add value. We don't have to always be so calculated in the way we do content for social media. Why? Because, guys, that's not how we do real life. We can't calculate how a coffee meeting is going to go with a friend. We can't calculate how a weekend trip with one of our best friends is going to go. We just have to live. And so be random, but add value. But don't misunderstand what value is, because guys, I think simply put, value is not making it about you. That's it. Do content that just doesn't make it about you, which means if I do this video where I'm teaching, this is adding value to somebody. If I did a video of me and my daughter and it was simply funny, that's adding value to you. Why? Because we value laughing. We value humor. And so I think in this world of professionalism, we have convinced ourselves that the only time we can be on camera is when we're saying something important. But guys, that's just not how real life works. So let's avoid doing stuff that's stupid. What's up, Mitch? Good to see you, homie. Yeah, I'll take that. Preach. Come on. Instead of avoiding doing something that may not be professional, let's loosen our grips on what we're willing to do, but just make sure we're not making it all about us. Because guys, I'll tell you, some of my favorite conversations happen in very unprofessional moments. And what do I mean by that? I mean, like the conversations that I have through FaceTime Messenger with some of my friends where I'm just calling them to check on them. And we end up having this really important conversation. I didn't call them with, hey, man, I was thinking about you when I thought about 3 tips to blah, blah, blah. No, I was just being a real person, a friend. And when we allow this to live out on social media, you'll be blown away at the attention that it brings your way. Because, guys, we are fighting for relevance. That's what we're fighting for. Are you relevant? That's it. That's really the only question that matters. Because if you're not relevant, nothing else matters. It doesn't matter if you're good at your job. It doesn't matter if you're trustworthy. It doesn't matter if you're funny. It doesn't matter if you're not relevant. And we don't become relevant because we provide a really good service. We become relevant because we've identified how to show up over and over and over again in people's lives. So, Still Like an Artist was number 1 on my list. There's a little bitty value add from it. Go check out my post from, I think it was on Saturday, for the other 2 books that'll be coming probably later this week. Thanks for watching, guys. If I can do anything for you, let me know. See ya.